What's up, ladies and gents, and welcome back to Forza Horizon 5. We are here with a Rally Shakedown Seasonal Championship. It's this one right here. And we need to use 2000s modern rally cars in the B class. I am using the 2005 Subaru Impreza WRX STI. It is available at the auto show for 51,000, I believe. And the tuning share code is in the description, and I'd say we jump right at it. Actually into it. I think is the correct wording here. There we go. So that is the car I choose. I was thinking about the Mitsubishi, but we have used that plenty of times before. There we go. Come on, come on, come on, load the race. Or not. Soon, TM. There we go. That's an interesting design. That's not too bad, is it? We kind of use a stock standard Subaru design that you find basically everywhere. Alright, let's jump into it. Very important in this race is the starting sequence. You want to cut this corner a little bit short. And nets you a few positions. And then this one as well, we kind of run up this guy's hours, but you know, we just breeze past everyone, is what I'm trying to say. And we initiate a little bit of a drift here, and obviously we're already in the lead, so we can relax a little bit, take it a little bit safer as he cuts through the checkpoint again and again. Alrighty. There we go. Let's make sure we get through this chicane. That is obviously one of the more tricky parts of this race, but if you get through it just fine, there is not a whole lot which will stop. Oh, we took that one rather closely. Tight bend. But you like it tight, don't you? I'll just try to... Our lead is not blossoming as much as I was hoping for, but... let's just wait. Oops. Oh, that wall hit was not good. You can pretty much go through there full throttle, but obviously if you hit the wall, then it kind of throws you off your line, eh? So, that was not ideal. First bit of it was good. Now we're kind of being pressured here. Oh, I don't really feel the pressure just yet. Need to apply more pressure. Alright, let's cut it a little bit. Let's cut this checkpoint. And then this one, take tight lines through here. Now a tight one through here. We can go full throttle for all of these corners. We have very good handling on this tune. As you can see, our lead is now ballooning. Let's get it right through there. We're 2/3 of the race done, obviously. As long as we don't make any big mistakes, we should be fine. Big mistakes being missing checkpoints and running into the wall again. Let's see how much that cost us. Let's brake a little bit here. Obviously, if you follow the racing line, you're kind of lost because it tells you to brake all the time, and it's not necessary. Alright, another fast corner coming up. Braking a little bit. Could have taken it even faster, but again, we're just trying to avoid any big mistakes. Slightly initiating the E-drift there, along with the braking. Up to 86%. Let's go full throttle through here with a minor drift. And short brake tab here. Full throttle through here again. Making use of that great handling that we have. Initiated the drift a little bit early, so I stayed off the gas for a moment so we don't actually start going into that direction too early and miss a checkpoint. That would have been bad, but that's pretty good first race, I would say. Could have been better, could have been worse. But 20 points is 20 points, right? Do we get a wheel spin? That'll be fun. Nope. No wheel spin for us today. Maybe next one. Alright, then race number 2. So that's circuit race up here. I wonder if we get a full 4 laps. Or I cut it short, like we did in the Extreme E series a lot. I cut all the races short, which was kind of annoying. Well, I didn't cut all of the races short, but a lot of them, those were kind of hard because when you had to overtake everyone in like 1 lap. And it was possible at times, but it required some rather interesting overtaking maneuvers. Let's call them that way. I'm just kind of waiting for the race to be set up. I stopped giving you the timestamps for each race, like race 1, race 2, race 3. Obviously race 1 is at 0.00 anyway, but like the other races I stopped giving you timestamps, and that's mainly because of the viewer numbers or the viewer analytics kind of show, well, people tune in, copy the share code and bug out again. So I'm kind of talking to myself right here, so there's not really a need for me to always go through the race and look for when I can put the timestamps. I mean, not that it's a whole lot of work, it's just nobody's looking at it anyway. It's kind of unimportant. Kind of did a switcheroo maneuver on him, where we started on the right side and then we used the brakes a little bit earlier, went to the inside and outmaneuvered him. And where we managed to just take a tighter line. Here again, taking a tight line, and we'll probably throw our car in relatively soon, first lap ending soon. Maybe we can get in the overtake before the lap ends. No, not quite. But we're catching up now. Braking a little bit later, darting in. Kind of brute forcing our way through into first place, and now we just have to make sure we stay there. Like that's still skill streak. Kind of mix up the words when I say still streak. That doesn't make any sense, but it's not like you know this, right? Very nearly missed that one. Corrected that at the last second. The thing is, I was doing off-road with 911 GT2 like just before that, where you had to turn in so much earlier because the handling was so much worse. And now I have a car that responds that tightly, and you know, when you turn in as early here, you just nearly miss the checkpoint like there. That was pretty close. You're just making up excuses. Well, do you have a better one for me? Then you can make up excuses for me. No, it's not a paid job. I don't have any money myself. Literally. Alrighty. I'm actually glad it's only 3 laps because 4-lap races are kinda arduous. And boring because we lead by 10 miles. Hey, it's a race, it's not even 10 miles long. Shut up. Alrighty, 2:36 for a race. That's a pretty good time, I would say. Could be better, could be worse, as always. And another 20 points. That couldn't be better. That could only be worse. Do we get a wheel spin? Yes, we do. Come on, 1K. Can we do it? Oh, 5k. That's a big win. Obviously joking, but was better than what I expected. But you expected the worst amount possible. You see, that's why I'm not disappointed. I manage my expectations. And the few times where I do expect something, I am disappointed. Alright, level 280. Cool. I wonder when I reach a second prestige thing. Prestige thing? Whatever. Yeah, with a 2-star thing. 300 maybe? I thought it was 250, but apparently not. Well, obviously it's level blah blah blah. Yes, I'm sorry, I'm not a dictionary. I have Google, you know. If it really was that interesting, I would use Google. But I'm just rambling along because the races aren't very interesting right now. And obviously we're just waiting for the next race to start, so I need to rabble even more and ramble on, and you can just be glad that I'm not entering philosophical discussions, because then it would really devolve into rambling. Alright, next race. Obviously, start here gives us a good chance to overtake someone already, but that's not really the point where you have the advantage, because, well, it was on tarmac, and on tarmac you don't really have that much of an advantage, but right here you do, as you can see by just breezing past everyone. Let's brake late, and not very much. Now we're closing in. Let's see if we can dart inside on that left-hander. No, but we can overtake on the outside, which feels even better. I will admit that. Let's see, now we're too far behind to dart on the inside there. But we have 3 laps, it's not like we need to overtake everyone right now. Alright, let's see what we can do. We are still in 4th, which is a bit annoying. Let's actually block off that overtake attempt. No overtaking allowed, sir. Alright. Let's take a little bit more speed for that, initiate a mild drift. And now let's use the long straight to get closer. Or so I hope. Well, it's not really a straight, but it can be taken full throttle. We're not really getting closer, are we? But here this entry put us a little bit closer, and then the next sequence maybe helps us get past. Haven't really found anything where we have a big advantage yet. This looks okay. This could put us into second. Third. Now we brake a lot later, and that gets us into second. Now we go full throttle through here, and now we dart inside. Oh, he pulled a switcheroo on us. Cheeky bugger, now I pull the cut the checkpoint move on you. Aha. That was fun, for a moment. My fun things only last a moment, I'm sorry. I get complaints about that quite regularly. Alrighty. Now that this win is secured, we can just ramble on about things that nobody cares about, right? No, I was very bad. Let's talk about the car. It's good. Did I mention the tuning shortcut is in the description? It was always mentioned it at the start, but sometimes I forget. And then people ask, what is the tuning shortcut? It's in the description. Read it. But hey, I even get those comments when I do say it at the start. And then I'm always... I always post the tuning shortcode then. But I'm always tempted to write, did you watch a video, mate? And I'm not sure people would take that too well, so I just post a share code and shut up about it. When I complain in these videos, because they obviously don't watch them, so it doesn't matter, it's not like they're gonna see it, right? But sometimes I do get helpful comments like, oh, you posted the share code for the wrong car. And I'm like, whoopsie. Mixed them up. And then I go look for the correct one. And post that. Didn't even get a thank you after that. Even told him the code. Oh well. 4.5 minute race, so it's okay. Now 20 points, that makes 60 if you can't do the math. I'm glad to do it for you. What do we get? That is... It's a reward. So, hope you enjoyed it, thank you for watching, and until next time, farewell.